Hey there, Bloomers and friends. Rev Kev coming to you from the Bloom office, as I do almost every week, and I'm glad to be talking with you today. This is an important week in my husband Mike's and my life, because we're going to be celebrating our 5th wedding anniversary coming up on Friday. 12/14/13 was our wedding date. Now, we'd been together 15 years before that, but to be able to be legally married was a wonderful thing, and it did add a meaningful dimension to our relationship with one another. The other thing that was meaningful about was that we had it be a congregation event. Not congregation sponsored, but congregation invited, as well as community invited. And the wedding that we experienced together in Wayne and John's backyard on that Saturday afternoon was a wonderful experience, one that I will never forget, which is what I think a lot of people want to be able to say about their weddings. And it was one in which we were basically coming together of the community and support. And at that moment, I also mentioned that while it was a relationship action that was happening, it was also a justice action. That people who were not allowed to be married in the past, people who were not allowed to take advantage of the government advantages that married people have, were, by that action, entering a new realm of equality, a new realm of liberty and justice for all in our country. And the religious experience was a wonderful one, with Reverend Pat Walton officiating our ceremony, and our friends standing up for us, and other people helping out in many and varied ways. But also the civil aspect of it was very, very important in our lives. And we're glad to be able to know that this year, noting it in our lives with a special little ornament on our Christmas tree, and enjoying that this is the 5th year of our wedding. We're glad for that. In the midst of this time, even back then it was a busy day, but in the midst of this time, we have a temptation to talk about how busy we are. In the church, we have at least one special service, with our Christmas Eve service coming up on Christmas Eve at 7 p.m. at the DeMoose Center. We also try to have special music and things going on that are very enjoyable. People have holiday parties, like we have our second annual Christmas party fundraiser coming up at Wang's this Sunday at 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. We are tempted to go, boy, we're so busy, and that's a sign of success for the church. As someone who has evaluated my life through sales and marketing and numbers a lot in the past, it is really tempting. But I think the thing for us to understand is that it's not so much that it's a sign of success that we're busy, that we have many new people who are wanting to participate in covenant exploration with Bloom, which, by the way, the breakfast is Saturday morning, and you can find out information about that in Bloom Notes here. But also that this is a sign of vitality. People want to be part of a vital organization. And so the ministries that we do, with the Christmas gift cards this time of year, with the Buddy and Lucy bags and the lunches for the homeless and working poor, serving those lunches every week, all of those are representational of the vitality of our congregation. And I think it's important for us to, in the midst of our season, know that we can rest in the good feelings of being part of a vital congregation, doing our best to be inclusive of all and give everyone an experience of God's love that is given to us and represented to us in this Christmas season. The coming of love for all humanity is really what this Christmas season is about, and that's the message that we're trying to convey. So we hope you can join us in these activities as well as on Sunday mornings. Bloom Tones is singing this Sunday, and we're looking forward to that. If you can't be with us in body, please be with us in spirit. You might want to tune in to be with us via Facebook Live if you're on Facebook. And as always, you can see the service next week when Russ provides a videotaping of portions of the service that comes in Bloom Notes every single week. If you can't be with us in body, please be with us in spirit. And as always, please keep us in your prayers.